Good morning everyone, welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. So if you sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit and align the back of skull with sacrum, let your arms rest onto your thighs and give yourself a moment or two. Feel for stepping into a space, a safe space. Stepping into your own yogic sanctuary. So as you go through your class today, be mindful of any injuries that you have and try to work in such a way that you're not aggravating those injuries. If you're going into a pose and it feels really difficult, then ease back. Don't go so deep so that you're hurting. You may feel some discomfort, but recognizing the difference between discomfort and higher levels of pain. Try to make sure that the area that you're working in is safe and that there is nothing that is going to get into your way that is likely to cause injury. Close your eyes and give yourself this time, just time to feel, this time to set your intent. And working with the intent today of feeling, noticing and feeling what is going on for you. And noticing your reactions. And if something comes up, then note it and then move on from it. So that you're not spending a great deal of time thinking about I can't or I must. Ground down into your sit bones and then breathe in. As you inhale, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Deep breath, lift belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, relax your jaw. Now filling your heart up with breath. So deep breath, breathe to sternum. And exhale. At the end of the exhale, pull belly all the way back. And then release. Pranayama today is in Nepal, so straighten your right leg and then bring your left foot over the right. Ease your right foot towards your left hip. And if that's working for you, then stay, otherwise keep your right leg straight. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 5. Use your ring finger to block left nostril, both nostrils block, hold the breath, hold for 15. Exhale through the right nostril for 10. Inhale through the right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 15. Exhale, left nostril, exhale for 10. and then release. Change the cross of your legs. Knee pal with your right leg over your left. If that's a difficult reach, then straight, keep your left leg straight. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. Then breathe through the left nostril for 5. Lock both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 15. Exhale through right nostril, exhale for 10. Inhale through right nostril for 5. Lock both nostrils, hold the breath, holding for 15. Spine is long, feet are active. Just noticing what comes up for you as you hold. Exhale through your left nostril for 10. And then release. Straighten your legs. Bend your right knee and draw your right heel towards your right sit bone. Lengthen your left leg straight forward. From here, bring your right arm up and then tuck your right arm around your right shin. Bring your left arm around the back, and if you can, bind the hands. Then pressing down into your right sit bone and right foot, heel, breathe in, lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. As you breathe, feel the lengthening belly away from your right thigh. And exhale as you fold. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lifting out of your right side. As you press your right tricep towards your right shin, fold, keep pressing right foot to floor, right sit bone presses down. Then inhale, release, and ease all the way on up. Marichyasana 2, place your right foot over your left. Bring your left arm across and you're hugging your right thigh towards the chest. Your right arm is back on the floor about 12 inches from your right hip. Press down into right sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Deep breath, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, you're spiraling, twisting to right. Keep feet active. Now breathe to sternum. Feel your chest as it moves up towards your chin. Lift your collarbones. Press your right foot to the floor on exhale as you're twisting to the right. One more breath here. Deep breath. Lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, twisting to the right, but keep the length. Then inhale, release, and then you're easing back to center. Bend your right knee, bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. The foot presses against the thigh. If you want to or can go further, then bring your right foot back so that the right heel is by your glute for seated side bend. Your right hand is reaching back, it's grabbing hold of your right ankle. Inhale, or your hand is to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up as you open through left side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your left hand down on the inside of left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Now reach forward, spread the toes, spread the ball of your foot. Keep feeling as if you're lengthening that left leg straight forward. Breathe and lift out of left side. Slightly turn towards the right, so it's like as if you're arcing your chest skywards as you glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breaths. And exhale, relax your jaw. Lower your chin slightly towards the left side of your chest. On the next breath, as you inhale, slide your right arm all the way around the back. You're tucking it onto your left thigh. And as you exhale, squeeze your right shoulder down so it feels as if you're squeezing shoulder blades together. Now breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, reach your right elbow down towards your left sit bone. Inhale, release your right arm, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back, chest opener. Breathe to back of heart right between shoulder blades. And as you exhale, lengthen that right arm back. Feels for taking bone away from bone. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. And exhale, lengthening your right arm over right ear. As you breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you reach forward. Fingers are spreading. Reach forward as if there's beams reaching through fingertips. Inhale, expand your ribs so you're spreading your lungs wide to armpits. And as you exhale, as you reach your right arm forward, reach your right sit bone back. Now breathe, lift sternum. And as you exhale, folding forward, the hands are down either side of your left foot. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. On the breath, spread the breath into back ribs. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your chest forward. Use your hands to help to draw forward. It's like a cobra effect as you're using the arms in this way. Now breathe. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. As you breathe, lifting belly, lifting diaphragm, lift chest. And as you fold, notice what comes up for you. Feel the pose, allowing the pose to inform you about what your body needs. Then inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up and release. Straighten your right leg. Bring your left foot back so the heel is by your left sit bone. Reach your left arm forward and bring the arm around. Right arm is around and behind the hands. Marichyasana 1. Now as you breathe in, press down into your left foot and left sit bone and lift your side ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Feet are active. Now breathe, deep breath. And as you exhale, belly's in as you fold. On your next breath, breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with breath. And as you exhale, allowing your body just to melt forward. So breathe to where you feel this most. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, then ease on up. Marichisana 2, bring your left foot over your right thigh just above your knee. Bring your right arm around and you're hugging your left thigh towards your chest. Your left arm is reaching back to about 12 inches from your left hip. Press down into left sit bone, and as you breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the left. Reach your right foot forward, spread the toes. Now breathe. As you breathe, move your belly away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Relax your skull bones. And then as you inhale, feel for drawing energy in from the sky. And as you exhale, as you twist to the right, reach your right leg forward, spread the toes. Now breathe in and lengthen out of your lower back. Keep inhaling as you lengthen out of mid-back. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to the left. Inhale, release, and ease on back. Your left foot is tucked in so that the left heel is by the groin, foot pressing against your thigh. Option to bring your left foot back so that your left heel is by your glute, moving thighs away from each other. If you've taken your left foot back, reach your left hand back, grab the ankle. From here, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up as you open through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, bring the hand down to the inside and relax your right ear with right shoulder. If you've not taken hold of your left ankle with left hand, lift your hand up and reach it back 12 inches from floor. Breathe to lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breaths. And exhale, relax your jaw. Now breathe to sternum. Feel as if you're lifting out of your right side. Chest is lifting up towards chin. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your right hand as you glide your left shoulder away from left ear. On the next breath, reach your left arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your right thigh, hip or clothing. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe to front of heart. Energize your heart with this breath. So lift. Chest is lifting up. And as you exhale, slide your right shoulder down. Feel as if you're squeezing shoulder blades toward each other. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your left arm. Reach your left arm skywards. And as you exhale, as you arc your chest forward, reach your left arm straight back. Lower the arm a few inches away from your ear. Breathe into the back of heart, right between shoulder blades. And as you exhale, as you lengthen that left arm back, feel as if you're taking bone from bone. Inhale, reach your left arm skywards, spread the fingers. As you exhale, lengthen your left arm over left ear. Breathe in, lift out of your right side. And as you exhale, wrapping your left shoulder as you reach your left arm forward, glide your left sit bone back. Deep breath, lift your right ribs away from right hip. And exhale, fold forward, hands down either side of your front foot. Your foot is reaching out, the feet are active, toes are spreading. Your hamstrings are tight, bend your right knee slightly. Heels backwards, ball of the foot reaches forward. Breathe into lower back and you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Now breathe to heart, energize heart with breath. Use your hands
like in the cobra form as you draw chest and ribs forward. Neck relaxes, and then relax your shoulders. Now breathe to where you're feeling this most. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Straighten your legs. Okay. Your next pose today is your abdominal sequence, starting with elbow to knee. So lie down on your backs. So elbow to knee, you lie down onto your backs. Your knees are bent, soles of your feet are onto the floor. Clasp your hands behind your head and your neck. If your back is tweaky, then you're doing the pose with the feet onto the floor. So your pose is like this. Your lower back presses down, feet are on the floor. As you inhale, you lift your head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. As you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, your elbows are to your left knee and belly pulls in. If you want to go further, lift one foot up. And if you want to go further, straighten that leg. Pull belly in. Inhale to center. Exhale. Lower your feet down. Lower head and shoulders down. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor. Bend the knees. Knees aligned with hips. Heels are just below the knees. Toes are flexed. And feet are active. Reach out with the ball of your feet. From here, everyone, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Spread the ball of your foot. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward away from waist. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Feel as if you're lengthening your big toe away from the ball of your foot. Pull belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum is pressing down. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Now relax your right hip and lengthen your right thigh forward. Reach, lower the foot about 6 inches and feel the opening into hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up, then lengthen, lower about 6 inches. Keep sending that left thigh bone away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Now lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Reach them back. Send your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reaching your left leg forward. Now lift your chest. Reach your elbows up, reach them back, feel for unlocking the shoulders. Now relax your left hip, reach your left thigh forward, feet still active. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to your left knee, reach your right leg forward. Keep moving your right thigh forward, lowering the foot down to about 2 inches away from floor. And pull belly in. Reach your elbows up, reach them back. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up so the shoulder blades are off the floor. Lengthen your left leg away as you lower down to about 3 inches from the floor. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. And exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to the floor. And place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. And setting up for your next pose today, which is bridge. So move your heels back towards your sit bones. Reach your fingertips down to brush your heels. Heels aligned with sit bones, or they are hip distance apart. Your arms are relaxed by your side. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Press your lower back to floor. And then breathe in. As you breathe, spread your ribs wide. Chest is moving to chin. Push the floor away. On the exhale, lift up. Push the floor away with your feet as you lift up. Pelvis lifts. Breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, lifting up, push the floor away. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, expanding your ribs as wide as you can. Push the ball of your feet to the floor as you lift up. Squeeze inner thighs as if they're squeezing toward each other. Relax your throat. And then breathe. Breathe into sternum, filling your heart with breath. Now as you exhale, lift up, push the floor away, heels press down, lengthen ankles away from heels. Now feel the energy of the pose and then notice what comes up for you. Taking 3 more breaths in this pose, each time using the breath to really invigorate your body. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down. Keep the right foot onto the floor. Lift your left leg up and cross your left foot over the right. The foot is just above your left knee. Then flex your toes back to shins and reach out with your heels. Bring your left hand onto your right thigh and you'll traction your thigh away from you. So now breathe in. Breathe into that left hip. And as you exhale, use your left hand and traction your left thigh. Feel as if you're opening that hip joint. You can place your right hand onto the thigh and then breathe in. As you breathe, breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, use your hands and traction thighs away from hips. Belly's pulling in. Keep feeling for that lengthening into lower back and opening the hip and hip joints. One more like this. Deep breath. And as you exhale, you're moving your thigh bone away from you. Reach out. Reach out with the ball of your foot, spreading the toes. And then inhale, release. Place your left foot to the floor. Lift your right leg up and hook the foot over your left. Reach your heels away from you. Flex the toes to the shins. Your right hand is onto right thigh. Heel of the hands close to hip crease. You can have the left hand onto the floor or onto your left quadriceps. Now breathe in, deep breath. Breathing into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you exhale, press your hand against the thigh, traction your thigh away from your hip. Don't go so hard because you can dislocate your hip. So just move at a nice, easy pace. Relax pelvis, breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you exhale, hand is pressing against thigh, thigh against the hand, and then stay with what is going on for you. Notice this opening into hip and hip flexors. Feet are active. One more like this. Breathe in deeply. And then moving on exhale. Hands is pressing against the thigh, thigh against the hand. And then feel for that release into belly, into side ribs, into lower back. And then release. From here, bend the knees. And then reach your legs up towards the sky. Bend the knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Reach your hands up and take hold of your feet. Your feet, they're now over your chest. Now breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And then exhale through the mouth. Uddiyana, chin is tucking in. Now move your feet down towards your chest. Your knees down towards your armpit. Keep pulling your belly in. Keep pressing your lower back to floor. Sit bones lengthen away from you. And then relax. Stay here. And one more like this. Deep breath. And exhale. Uddiyana, chin is tucking in. Suck your belly in. Feel your side ribs open. Send your sit bones away from you. Feet over sternum. Keep moving feet to chest. Try to relax your neck. Relax the shoulders. Keep drawing feet to chest. Keep reaching lower back to floor. Release. Use your hands and draw your knees together. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away. As you come up, using your right hand to support your head and neck. Come into your dolphin pose. So come onto knees. In your dolphin pose, you bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows come to the floor directly under the shoulders. You reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Elbows and shoulders are aligned. Keep the elbows tucked in. In this pose, you also have the option of clasping your hands, especially if your shoulder is tweaky or tight. Now relax your neck and relax your shoulders and your upper back. Breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. And exhale, lift your knees off the floor, then push the floor away. Breathe to front of heart, deep breath, feel for energizing your heart with breath. Now exhale, lengthen through the spine, reach back. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Breathe into back and broaden the upper back with breath. As you push the forearms down, reach back so you're taking the top ribs away from shoulders. Breathe as if you're breathing into your armpits. And as you exhale, open your armpits back towards your knees, push back. Now breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with breath. And as you exhale, reach back. The back of your thighs, the back of your calves are reaching back. If you can, walk your feet in a couple of inches. And then breathe into pelvis, deep breath. And exhale, reach back. Sit bones reaches back, heels to floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. Coming up to stand for your next pose. So we're coming into some standing poses now. So stand. So stand at the front of your mats. Stand with your hands together. From here, inhale, step your right leg back for warrior two. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Bend the front knee. And as you do this oscillation, the back foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your front heels align with the arc of the back foot. Your feet, they're about 3.5 feet away from each other. Try to align your knee with your ankle, so not pushing this way or over arcing this way. Try to get that perpendicular to each other. Let your arms relax by your side, set up for shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Float your arms out to side. Warrior two. Eagle warrior. Breathe in. Bring your left arm over your right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, draw your arm bones back to shoulders. Breathe to back of heart, feeling for energizing heart with breath. As you exhale, raise your elbows up. Elbows are higher than heart. Now breathe to sternum, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Inhale, release. Float your arms out to side. From here, triangle. Straighten your left leg. As you breathe in, lengthen your left arm down towards the floor. As you reach in your right arm up towards the sky. Press into your left leg. Breathe in, lift and lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, roll your chest open as you reach in your right fingers up. Now breathe in, press your right foot to the floor and then lengthen everything from your foot, the sole of your foot. Keep lengthening out of right side. Tuck your left sit bone under on exhale as you reach your right fingertips skywards. Place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand onto the floor. About 12 inches forward and 6 inches towards the left side. Set up for half moon. Now as you breathe in, ease forward. Lift your right leg up and reach it back. You reach out with your heels. If you can go further, reach your left arm up towards the sky. So from here, you can have the hand onto the block. You can bend your left knee. As you're reaching your right arm up, you reach back into your right heel. Now breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your left hip. And as you exhale, as you're rolling your chest open, reach your right heel back. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, bring the hands to the floor and then reach your right leg up towards the ceiling for vertical splits. If you can, walk your hands back towards your standing foot. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in, lengthen belly away from left thigh. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, send your right leg back. Inhale, step your right leg back for warrior one. Easing your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Press down into both legs, and as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, going a little deeper. Deep breath, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Twisting warrior. Left hand is onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with right hand. Left hand is on top. Now reach back into your right leg. And then breathe in. Push the floor away with your right leg as you lengthen ribs away from waist on right side. Press your left foot to the floor and twist. On exhale, twist to the left. Now breathe to heart, filling your heart up with breath. And as you exhale, as you twist to the left, relax your left shoulder away from your left ear. Now scan your body and notice what you feel and where you're feeling this. And then breathe in, using your breath to really feeling. Use your breath as a key to unlock those stuck areas. And as you exhale, twist. Interlock, slide your left arm around the back by your right hip. Slide your right arm under your left thigh, and if you can, bind. Otherwise, your right hand is onto your left hip, left hand is onto right hip. And then breathe in, lengthen ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, twisting to the left. You can place your right knee to the floor and do twisting lunge interlock instead. The first one is a challenge. Now breathe in, deep breath. And as you exhale, opening out towards the left. Release your right hand down to the outside of your left foot. Extended twisting warrior. Release your left arm up towards the sky. Press into your right leg, breathe in, lengthen ribs forward away from right hip. And as you exhale, opening your heart as you reach your left arm to sky. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you open to the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor. Set up for pyramid. Stepping your right foot forward a few inches, about 10. And then your hands will be on the floor. You're tractioning your left thigh away from you. So as you breathe in, traction belly away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. Bring your right hand over your left foot, twisting triangle. Your right hand is to the floor. It can be on the calf, the ankle. And your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. Now breathe in and lengthen your ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, open up towards the right as you reach your left arm. Open to the left as you reach your left arm skywards. Now notice what you feel and then breathe there. Deep breaths. And as you exhale, keep opening to the left. Keep reaching back into that right leg. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and then step your right leg back. Set up for twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. So your left foot is coming towards your right hip. Bring your left hand by left hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away. Lengthen back. Reach back into your right leg as you breathe in. You're reaching your right arm over your left thigh. And exhale, reach your right leg back. Breathe in and lengthen ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. Balloon the breath into your right side ribs. And exhaling, allowing your body to melt forward. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Ease your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward facing dog. Now walk your feet forward to your hands. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Forearms are tucking onto jawbone. Your feet are pressing to floor. Now breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, your elbows are reaching to floor. Forearms onto jawbone. Breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening ribs away from waist. Now pull your belly in. Exhale as you fold. One more like this. Deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Come up to stand. And then stand at the front of your mat. Working that same sequence again. So breathe in, step your left leg back for warrior two. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Your front heel aligns with the arc of the back foot. Your front knee is aligned with the ankle. Arms reach out. Then let your arms relax by your side. Set up for shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Float your arms out to side warrior two. Eagle warrior, breathe in. Bring your right arm over left, bind the hands. And as you breathe out, shoulders soften down. Press your feet to the floor. And then breathe to the back of heart, energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, lift your elbows up. Elbows are higher than heart. Now breathe into sternum, filling your heart up with breath. And as you exhale, reach your forearms forward, but keep feet anchored. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with feet. Inhale, release. Float your arms out to the side. Set up for triangle. Straighten your right leg. As you breathe in, reach your right arm down as you send your left arm up. That right hand can be on the floor, the ankle, the calf. You may even have a block. Send your left arm straight up, aiming to have shoulders aligned with each other. Press your right foot to floor, and as you breathe in, gliding ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your right sit bone back towards your left heel. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left hip back and feel the opening into hips, into pelvis. Breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, rolling chest open as you reach your left arm to the sky. Half moon, place your left hand onto left hip. Bend your right knee, place your right hand onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. From here, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward. Lift your left leg up and then reach it straight back. Reach out with your heels. When you can go further, reach your left arm up towards the sky. As you breathe, lengthen your belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, reach back into right heel. Flex the toes to shins. Reach your left arm up to sky. Deep breath, inhale. Keep moving belly away from pelvis, moving chest to chin. And as you exhale, opening up, reach back with that left leg. On the next breath, bring both hands to the floor for vertical splits. You're reaching your left leg out and up towards the sky. You can bend your right knee. Now breathe into lower back. And as you exhale, push the floor away with both hands and your right leg, stretching your left leg up. You're moving chest towards your right shin. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Stepping your left foot back for warrior one. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Press into both legs, breathe in, telescoping ribs up. Exhale, go in a little deeper. Twisting warrior, right hand is onto right thigh. Inhale, lengthen left arm up. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with your left hand is on top. Relax left ear to left shoulder. Breathe into left side ribs, opening the ribs out towards the left. And as you exhale, twist to the right, glide your right hip back. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, roll your right shoulder away from right ear. Now breathe to heart. Energize your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, reach back into your left heel and glide your right hip back. Interlock. Slide your left arm under your right thigh. Right arm is around the back. Bind the hands if you can. Otherwise, left hand is onto right hip. Right hand is onto left hip. You can bend your left knee. So do interlock, lunge, interlocked if you're struggling with the first. And then breathe. Breathe into lower back. Spread the ribs. Feel for lengthening ribs away from hips and sacrum. And as you breathe out, twisting, twist to the right. Relax your neck. Breathe to sternum. Deep breaths. And as you exhale, as you twist to the right, glide your right hip back. On the next breath, release your left hand down to the outside of your right foot for extended twisting warrior. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Press into your left leg and breathe in, lengthen ribs forward away from hip. And as you exhale, open up as you reach your right fingertips to sky. Breathe to heart, deep breaths. And as you exhale, as you reach your right arm up, glide your right hip back. Release. Bring your hands down so the hands are either side of your right leg. Bring your left foot forward slightly as you set up for pyramid. Hands are onto your right thigh with traction the thigh. Press into your right leg. Breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Hands to the floor, either side of your right leg. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, fold, bringing your forehead towards your right shin, towards your right ankle. Reach your sit bones back, straighten the legs if you can. One more like this, deep breath, spread your ribs wide. And as you exhale, folding a little deeper. Bring your left hand on the outside of your right foot for triangle, twisting triangle. And then windmill your right arm up towards the sky. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your left hip. Exhale as you roll chest open towards the right. Breathe into right ribs, lengthen away from hip. As your left arm reaches down, reach your right arm up. Inhale, release. Hands to the floor. Place your left knee down and then come into pigeon, easing your right foot towards the left edge of the mat and reaching your left leg straight back. Bring your right hand by right hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from the hip. Send your left leg back. Breathe in. Reach your left arm over your right thigh. And as you exhale, fold towards the right side of your body. Breathe into left side ribs. Feel as if you're ballooning them to the left edge of your mat. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your right thigh, send your left leg back. Deep breath, breathe to heart, energize heart with breath. And exhale as you fold. Use your hands, breathe in, push the floor away as you come all the way on back up. From here, come into straddle splits. So you're reaching your legs out towards the side. Grounding down into sit bones, breathe in, you're reaching your arms up. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. You can walk the hands forward if reaching your arms up is a bit strong for you. So walk your hands forward if that's a bit strong. Press your sit bones to the floor and then breathe in, lengthen ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, you're folding forward. Reach your legs away from you, reach out with the balls of your feet. Breathe to heart, energize your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, easily folding forward, or allow your body to fold forward with ease. Now breathe into your back ribs. And as you breathe out, fold. One more like this, deep breath. And with ease, fold. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Bring your hands by hips and then ease your legs together. Lie down onto your backs. Shavasana. So you can lie down, your arms are down by your side. You can lie down with the soles of your feet together. The soles of your feet together, knees out to the side. The soles of your feet flat to the floor, knees upwards, skywards, or lengthen your legs away from you. If you have a wall, you can lie down with your sit bones up against the wall and your heels up against the wall. This just reverses the flow of blood, and it's a really nice opening into hips, hamstrings, and getting a reversal of the flow of blood in your body. So right now, just allow your body, assume the position that feels right for you. And then let your body be still. Relax the back of your skull. Relax your ears. And relax your forehead. Relax eyes and eye sockets. Relax your nose. Relax your mouth. If your jaw feels a little bit tight, then open your mouth and move your jaw from side to side so your jaw is relaxed. There's often a tightness when working into the hips. There's a tightness in the jaw, your jaw begins to lock. So use this time, this opportunity to open them up a little bit more and let them relax. Relax your neck. And let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Relax your upper back. Relax mid-back and lower back. And slight tuck into pelvis. So your tailbone lengthens, your sit bones lengthens to heels. Relax the top of your thighs. Relax pelvis, the inner thighs, the outer thighs, and then relax the back of thighs and the front of thighs. Relax your knees. Soften your calves and relax your shins and ankles, relax your feet and toes. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders, triceps, and relax your biceps. Relax your elbows, forearms, wrists. Relax your hands and fingers. Still the mind. And feel yourself as if you're at peace with yourself. Letting go of the chatter, the I can't or I must. Feeling the energy that you have generated through your poses, and feeling your own truth of doing what you can. Feeling that sense of contentment of turning up. You turned up and you did the best that you could under the circumstances that you are in. Bring that energy into your body, that energy into your heart, that energy, allow it to permeate into cells and cell tissues. And then taking the opportunity from each moment, each day, to reaffirming yourself as you work with your process to be the you most desire to be. Feeling the strength in your own legs, your own feet, your own heart as we work through the standing poses today. Begin to move your fingertips and the tips of your toes. And on your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good. Giving yourself a really nice stretch. And then bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees close. Allow your knees to move side to side, forward and back. And then roll to your left side. Keeping your neck very relaxed. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up, using your left hand to support your head and neck. It's coming all the way up. Bring your hands together. Once you're up, hands together by sternum. Give yourself this time. Acknowledge what you've done. Acknowledge your practice. Thank yourself for your practice. And thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Just finishing together with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thanks very much for joining the classes over the period of lockdown. The DMU Leisure is opening up the facilities from this weekend. So you will be getting the opportunity of a mix of in face-to-face opportunities in the studio, in the gym, and hopefully we'll be able to continue some of the online features, but you will get more details of these in the next weeks. So thanks very much. Have a fantastic day, have a fantastic weekend, and look forward to seeing you in whatever form in the near future. Keep yourself hydrated, take care of yourself. Epsom salt, magnesium, any of these, bathe in this and get your body coming back to you. Namaste.